Hey y'all, are you ready to see how I made these delicious carne asada tacos with the creamy avocado salsa and a fresh lemonade? Just keep on watching. I'm going to be using some beef taco meat. It's my favorite kind that I can get locally from where I'm at. I put on some pepper and some lime just to give it a little bit of a, you know, flavor, pizzazz, whatever you want to call it. Then next I hit it with some adobe, some salt, and I just get that well mixed up. It really doesn't need much because trust me, you're going to get a lot of other flavors from everything else that's going with this. Now, I don't know who needs to hear this, but clean your vegetables. When you get them from the supermarket, grocery store, whatever you want to call it, make sure y'all are cleaning them. This is exactly what I'm doing here. I'm letting them soak in some water, and I'm going to put some baking soda in there, and that's really what's going to get it super clean. This is just me prepping the rest of the vegetables for the avocado salsa, and I'm going to tell you guys exactly what I'm going to put in there very soon. You should be able to see all of the ingredients. This is all that I'm going to put in this avocado salsa. Absolutely delicious, super easy. You don't need much. So the first thing you're going to do is boil 3 to 4 tomatillos along with 1 jalapeno, stem on it. Yes, keep the stem on there. Makes it easier for it to come out. And then the next thing you need is cilantro. You can really, just do it however you would want, like however much cilantro you would want. No, to me, cilantro does not taste like soap. So we're going to be using that. So I did have 2 bunches right there, it looks like, but it's only one. I split it in two. One is for the salsa, the other one is for the toppings for the tacos. Now, look, you guys need to bear with me. So I'm prepping the lemons for the lemonade. I'm going to put the lemons in some water. I probably put like 9 or 10 lemons in there. And then I used about 3 or 4 water bottles. And then I put in a cup and probably 3/4 of sugar. And I just brought that to a boil, and then I took the lemons out of that solution that I had and rolled them so that I can get the juices flowing, and then sliced them up so that they can go on the bottom of the drink just for garnish because, come on now, we like pretty drinks. Then I had to zest the lemons. You don't really need too much zest, but it just really brings out that lemony flavor. It just is so delicious when you do that. Next, I went ahead and I squeezed out my onions. I squeezed my lemons. And again, it was probably like 9 or 10, and they were like small lemons. If I would have had bigger lemons, I don't think I would have had to do as much, but I had a bag of lemons from Aldi, so I just did what I could with that. Now let's jump back to this avocado salsa. Once your vegetables are boiled, you're going to add in about 2 or 3 chili tepline, add in some cilantro, and then you add in your avocado. I had 2 small avocados and I just added all of that in there. And then you want to just put in a little bit of salt. You're going to put onion and 1 clove of garlic. Then that just goes in your blender. You can blend it all up, and I'm telling you, it comes out perfect every single time. Like, just look at that. Look at that. You don't need to go to no restaurant to get this. It's not difficult to make. It's very easy, and it's super quick. So back to my lemonade. I strained the lemon juice so that, it will be nice and smooth. And then you put that water that you had, the sugar water. Oh, I forgot to add that you're supposed to add the lemon zest to the sugar water as well. But once you add the lemon zest to the sugar water, everything should be good. It should be, you just heat it up until, not till it boils, but like before boiling, as long as your sugar is dissolved in there, it's done. So the next thing I did was get my beans ready. So I use beef chorizo, and I cook that beef chorizo up, and then I add in pinto beans. And that really is my secret ingredient when it comes to my beans. And I smash them up. I don't buy refried beans. I like to smash them myself. I know that there's some people that like to make their own beans as well. I am not her. That's not necessary to me. These taste absolutely delicious. Literally taste like a restaurant because you add in that beef chorizo first. Now, this is where it gets fun. You're going to see soon. I'm going to be moving all over the place. So, you want to put your steak into a heated skillet, put a little oil in there, throw your meat in, make sure it gets that nice brown, and then you just continue to cook it until it's done to your liking. I don't like mine raw or anything like that, so it's still going to be juicy either way. I probably cook this for maybe 7 to 8 minutes, something like that. And then the next thing I do is smash up my beans some more because those are done. And I really just wanted to get them nice and smooth. Now I'm going to tell you the downside to getting taco meat is these little hard pieces of fat that you cannot chew. And if you do chew, you are a savage. But there's like hard pieces in there. I don't know what it is. Honestly, I don't want to know either. But I usually pick those out because who wants to bite into that? It's like when you're biting into something soft and you feel something crunchy. It's like something ain't supposed to crunch and just no ma'am. Now that the meat is all done, I'm just going to scoop it into my serving bowl, and all I have to do after that is heat up my tortillas and dinner is done. So I personally like when my tortillas have a little grease on them. So once I finish cooking my meat, I throw the tortillas in, and I use corn tortillas, El Milagro, my favorite ones. I cook those for just like a minute or two, maybe. You just flip them. If you're flipping them with the fork or with any utensil, you ain't a real cook. You can flip that stuff with your hands. Stop being a sissy. So here I am assembling my husband's plate. He does not like corn tortillas. I know there's something wrong with him, but I get him Doritos. That's how he likes his, the spicy nacho ones to be exact. And I'm just going to assemble his food exactly how he likes it. He likes lots of cheese. He likes a decent amount of meat. He does not like beans, so I don't put any beans on his food. Then I just followed up with all of the toppings that I did, and you literally get super nachos. He is also a sour cream fiend. He loves him some sour cream. I'm not too big of a fan of sour cream. I mean, I use it sometimes, but not as much as him. And this is the final product. That looks delicious. So now I'm making my plate. I put my beans first. I put my steak on there, and then cilantro, onion, and my avocado salsa, and that's literally all I need. That's all I want on my tacos. There's literally so much flavor when you do it this way. Then I make my daughter's plate. She loves her some beans, so I got her some beans, some meat, put a little bit of cheese on there, and she is good to go. And now for the taste test. Okay, so first, let's try the lemonade. Do I need a straw? I think I need a straw for this. Wow. That is delicious. First time of me making it too. Never made homemade lemonade. It's very sweet, refreshing, but you can still taste the lemon and all that. Okay, next is the tacos. Here we go with this. This one I'm excited about. Main course. No reason why this should be this good. No reason at all. Y'all need to try this recipe. Follow it to a T. Some stuff you do not even have to do measurements on, I'm telling you. It is so good. Literally bursting with flavor. Okay. Gotta go feed my daughter now.